Hello friends, welcome to Allied Classes. If you are watching my video, please like and subscribe my channel. In previous video, we have seen the structure of mitochondria, and now in this video, we are going to see the functions of mitochondria. Now, as we know that mitochondria is known as powerhouse of the cell, so it generates ATP. Because it generates ATP means energy currency, adenosine triphosphate. So the first function of mitochondria is ATP synthesis. We will write here ATP synthesis. Means ATP synthesis is an enzyme that creates the energy storage molecule, that is adenosine triphosphatase. Now we will write here ATP synthesis. ATP synthesis is an enzyme that creates the energy storage molecules, that is adenosine triphosphate. ATP synthesis is an enzyme that creates the energy storage molecule, that is adenosine triphosphate, means ATP. Now another example or another function of mitochondria is oxidation of fats. Oxidation of fats. Now, what is meant by oxidation of fats? The intake of fat is the process of consumption, but the oxidation of fat is the end where the energy is converted into human energy. So, we will write here the intake of fat is the process of consumption and the oxidation of fat is the end use and conversion into human energy. This oxidation of fat, when get intake, it's the process of consumption, and then this oxidation of fat convert into the human energy. Now the third function of mitochondria is heme of Hb is synthesized. Means heme group of Hb, means heme means what? The iron group of hemoglobin. So we will write here heme of Hb. Hb means what? Hemoglobin synthesized. Now we will write here a source of iron for heme synthesis. A source of iron for heme synthesis and globin polypeptidic chain. This a source of iron from heme synthesis, and the globin polypeptidic chain is already synthesized in the diffusion and distributed into polysomes, mitochondria, hemosomes and hemoglobin. We will write here already. This heme synthesis and the globin polypeptidic chain is already synthesized into diffusely and distributed polysomes, mitochondria, hemosomes and hemoglobin. Okay. Now the fourth function of mitochondria is steroids are also synthesized. Means with the help of mitochondria some steroids are synthesized. Not all steroids, but some other steroids are synthesized with the help of mitochondria are synthesized. Now in this, the naturally steroid hormones are generally synthesized from cholesterol in the gonads and adrenal gland. So we will write here in short, the natural steroids hormones are generally synthesized from cholesterol in gonads and adrenal gland. The natural steroids hormones are generally synthesized from cholesterol in gonads and adrenal gland. These are the functions of mitochondria, and the last and important function of mitochondria is of Krebs cycle. Krebs cycle. This Krebs cycle occurs in the matrix of mitochondria and generates a pool of chemical energy, means ATP, NADH and FADH2, and these chemical energies are formed by the oxidation of pyruvates, and this oxidation of pyruvate is the end product of glycolysis cycle, and then this pyruvate is transported into mitochondria and then lost carbon dioxide to form acetyl CoA and carbon molecules. So we will write here how it's work. First point we will write here, it occurs in the mitochondrial matrix. Okay, Krebs cycle occurs in mitochondrial matrix and generates a pool of energies, chemical energies such as ATP, NADH and FADH2, and these are formed by the oxidation of pyruvate. This oxidation of pyruvate is the end product of glycolysis. Then this pyruvate transport into mitochondria. Transport into mitochondria. Of pyruvate is the end product of glycolysis. Then this oxidation of pyruvate transport into mitochondria and then lost the carbon dioxide. When it lose carbon dioxide, then it forms, we will write here, it forms acetyl CoA and two carbon molecules. So this was the functions of mitochondria. We will see again Krebs cycle. Krebs cycle occurs in the mitochondrial matrix to generate a pool of energy such as ATP, NADH and FADH2, and this is formed by the oxidation of pyruvate. Oxidation of pyruvate is nothing but the end product of glycolysis, and then it enters into the mitochondria or transport into the mitochondria. When it transport into the mitochondria, then it loses the carbon dioxide. When it loses carbon dioxide, then forms acetyl CoA and two carbon molecules. So this was the functions of mitochondria. It was the functions of mitochondria. So thank you friends for watching my video. Thanks.